Hello! Welcome to day 5 of my 7 days video challenge where I'm sharing content and tips which have helped me to break the fear of public speaking. And I just want you to do the same because you matter. Your opinion matters. Your voice matters. I really want to prevent any mental health, physical health, or emotional health issues in the future with as many people as I can. And I know, based on experience, that if you don't address that and you find a way to communicate yourself assertively, in the future, there's gonna be consequences of bottling that up. So today, day 5 is about your non-verbal communication. I realized when I embarked in this journey how important is the way that I say things more than what I actually say. And I want to ask you a question. Did you know that only 7% of what you say is actually the message? And 93% is made up of your non-verbal communication. Imagine how important it is the way that you say things, how you say things, more than the actual message that you're saying. So many authors consider between 7 to 8 traits for the nonverbal communication. But today I'm going to share 5, which for me are the most important and the ones which have helped me to overcome my fears. The first one is your eye contact. The second one is your facial expressions. The third one is your hand gestures. The fourth one is your tonality. And the fifth one is your body movement. So before I go into the detail on these ones, I just want to share what Howard Peter Gaber say. And he mentions that language is a more recent technology because your body, your smile, your eyes, your energy will come through to your audience before you even speak. How powerful is that people can sense the energy that you're going to convey before you even start saying your message. So I became aware about these 5 things and I'm going to explain one by one to you. Eye contact. When you are talking to someone, it's so important to engage by looking at them. I'm sharing this video by looking to the camera and I don't want to lose contact with you. But if you are in front of an audience on a stage, you normally have a room full of people. Or if you're in a meeting room at work, people are going to be around the room. So you have to make sure that you're going to engage them by just looking at them. When you're in a meeting room, you won't look up or down or just have your eyes lost in some point. You have to show that you care about people understanding your message. So what you do, you take a glance one by one, just 1 to 3 seconds until you feel that engagement and people will feel connected with you. And then you continue and you go around the room. Make sure if you're in a meeting room that if you have someone next to you, you also have a visual of that person to this side, same as to the other side. That really changed the perspective how I communicated and helped me a lot. Now, the second one is about your facial expressions. Imagine if I wouldn't smile. Imagine if I would be so serious that you wouldn't get exactly what's my energy, where I'm coming from. You wouldn't be able to read me. And that's part of the non-verbal communication, being able to read a person even if the person is not speaking. Have you met people like that? That they just don't communicate with any expression at all? It's like you're having a wall there. And God knows the problems that they have, but they haven't learned how to express and be empathetic with the listener. So I just give you an example. If I come to you and tell you how important it is facial expressions when you communicate with people, because that shows the engagement that you're going to have with a person. So remember to engage with your facial expressions. And my face doesn't express anything at all. Well, when I'm smiling, it's not that I'm faking that. It's actually because I just want you to feel my energy, and this is coming from my heart. Because I'm showing as I'm speaking the way I feel about this. And if you're going to talk about any topic, you have to feel passionate about it as well. People are going to feel that even it's a technical topic, even it's an abstract concept, that you're able to say this with passion, with meaning, and people are going to feel that. There are several experiments even made with children or little babies where the mother interacts with them, and when also there's a moment that the mother doesn't interact with them and the little kids just feel disconnected totally from the mother or the primary caretaker. It's exactly the same with humans. We need that connection. We need the facial expressions, the smile, just to make sure that we feel what the other person feels. All right? The third one is your hand gestures, and hand gestures are to enhance your speech and your message. They are not there to talk on behalf of you with a lot of movements or try to overact or overuse them. All right? So if you have seen my videos before, you notice that I have my hands down here. I can have them on top of my desk as well, but try not to do any clasping, especially if you're on a stage. You don't want to make people feel that you're insecure and you need to hold onto something, and that's what you do when you do hand clasping, or you hold a pen or a paper or anything. Your hands have to be free, and normally if you're not going to use them, just put them down, and from there you can expand your message, or you can enhance your message with your hand gestures. All right. The fourth thing that I learned is about the tonality. And tonality goes along with your voice variety. And what it means is that whatever is the intonation that you're going to have, it has to have the ability to take your audience through an up and down journey. Just exactly when you go to a movie and you feel that it has been a really good movie because it made you feel, the message that you're going to portray or convey to other people is, it has to touch emotions, and that you get that with the voice variety, right? And the tonality means also that it doesn't have to come from here. It has to come from the core. Just like when people sing, they wouldn't get high notes that they need if they do it from here. So exactly the same, take a deep breath and project your voice from the core. Your tonality, voice variety, and intonation are going to felt in a better way. All right? And the last one, but not the least, is the body movement. Body movement I learned because when I deliver my messages or my speeches in an audience, I have to be on a stage, and I'm the center of attention at that moment because I'm delivering a message. So I have to be very conscious about where I'm going to be on a stage. When you are in a video like right now, I'm sitting down, but I could be standing back and coming forward or backwards. That would be my movement on the stage, or maybe a little bit here or a little bit there, but not that much that is outside the frame of your camera. But when you are on a stage, it's really, really important that you could go to the left, be in the middle, and